How much does school quality impact academic performance? If it sounds like a funny question, that's probably because it's easy to assume that differences between schools largely explains differences in academic performance. But what does research say? Let's take math as an example. One could argue that math is the subject that schools have the greatest influence on because while most children read, play music, and paint outside of school, few solve math problems for fun in their free time. Researchers collect data on schools and use tests and statistics to measure and explain outcomes they care about, like math or reading performance. This helps them measure the influence of various layers, such as classrooms, teachers, and schools on academic performance. Using this approach, researchers have found that differences between schools explains 26% of the differences between students on math performance at most. Does this seem too small? Well, let's try to put that into context. Students only spend about 14% of their time in school and only 2% of their time in a math class. So it's actually surprising that differences between schools explains as much as 26% of the differences between students on math performance. Also, what would it mean if 100% of the difference between students on math performance was due to differences between schools? It would mean 0% was due to all other factors. The students' friends, parents, community, and all other non-school factors would have no influence on their math performance. So, if differences in math performance is primarily explained by non-school factors, differences in performance in other subjects is probably also primarily explained by non-school factors. This has huge implications for how to close achievement gaps and help students succeed academically. If we focus only on improving school quality by ensuring that every student attends the highest quality school and has the best teachers, textbooks, and technology, we're still left with a massive 74% or more of existing achievement gaps. Put another way, if we take a student who is at the 10th percentile in the lowest quality school and place him in the highest quality school, without changing anything else in that student's life, he is likely to perform no higher than the 46th percentile. So, while changing students' schools goes a long way, we also need to support the other 74% of students' lives. After all, it really does take a village to raise a child.